on 2 projects today. First one is a warm and cold puzzle where you have to guess a number, where the computer takes a number and it gives you a range of numbers, and you need to choose a number in that range. You get 5 tries, and once all your tries are done, it's game over. But if you get very close to the correct answer, it says warm. If you're not even close, it says cold. And if you get the correct answer, it says correct. Here, I'll run it. And it shows you a list of numbers. And I'll type in cold, correct. And when it says correct, the game ends. And also, if you take too many tries to do it, then it's game over. And I also did another project called this one I was messing around, so I did this one. The computer asks you, tell me a story. You could type in a story like, hi, my name is Gavin. And then it just spans a bunch of text on the page, and the light flashes along with it, and after about 30 seconds it stops. So basically in the code, I use the print function to tell you what to do, and I put a list right there of different sets of words like nice story, wow Bob, and right here, and at the top I imported random, which basically means that I put a loop down here. So basically I have a print function right there which prints out one of those from the list. I use the random.choice command, which is from the random module that I imported at the top, and it chooses a random set of words from the list. And the light, I used the GPIO. Like down here, it says, what makes it flash is GPIO.output true, which means it's on. And time.sleep means that that the code stops for the amount of time you specify, which I said 0.1 seconds. And then it'll go GPIO.output false. So it just flashes on and off. And then I made a variable counter, which is at 0. In the loop, though, there's a code to make counter add 1 every time the loop goes through. So I have an if statement right there, which says if counter is greater than 217, which I basically timed how many words it would spit out in 30 seconds, which was 218 words. So I typed in 217 because it doesn't count one of the letters, because it counts 0. So I typed in 217 right there, and if that happens, then the GPIO.output false. And then it breaks the code, which means everything stops. Thank you for listening to my presentation, and have a nice day.
questions?
Any questions?
What do you want to build next?
I don't know. Yes?
I have two questions. One is, where did you come up with the idea for your programs? And two, how long did it take to build each program?
Well, the cold warm puzzle, that only took me about an hour to build. I just built that one today. This program, that one took me a few days probably to build.
And where did you get the idea?
And I got the ideas from, well, the cold warm puzzle, one of my mentors just thought it would be a pretty good idea. And this one, I have a Raspberry Pi at home. I came up with this program at home, and I've worked on it a bit here. And I made it so there's a light, and it turns off at a certain amount of time. Any other questions?
How did you refactor the one curl puzzle to make it better? What was the logical error that you made?
So basically, before for some reason it wasn't working. So right there, I accidentally forgot a parentheses.
But you fixed the warm range for +1 and -1, right?
Yeah, I just added another if statement to if user input is x -1, then print warm. Yes?
How much experience have you had?
Year and a half.
You're pretty, yeah. So you're pretty new to programming in Python.
Any other questions?
Why do you enjoy this?
It's enjoyable to watch my programs come together.
That's fantastic.
Any other? No.
So that parenthesis was the problem that you were troubleshooting?
Oh, there was two problems. So basically, it would only print warm if you were x +1. And x is of course, the number that the computer chose. So I just added another if statement saying if x -1, if you choose x -1, say warm too. And then I forgot a parentheses right on that one. Is that it?
And what is that called? That you found the problem, you did some work on it to find out the problem.
Troubleshooting.
And then you fixed it. Troubleshooting. Very good. Very good. Good stuff. All right.
Thanks for listening.
Thank
Good
you.
job.